Hey guys, how's it going? The Bucks here, and without further ado, we're just going to get this straight underway because I know you guys want the Southend United Road to Glory career mode, and I want to get into it as quickly as possible. So, we're getting straight on with the player award ceremony for the Borussia Dortmund career mode, of course, that I just had with Borussia Dortmund. So let's get on with it. And by the way, if you laugh at my new haircut, I will fucking kill you. Straight underway with the biggest flop. And immediately, I know I said the first time I did this that I wouldn't be giving the biggest flop to a player which I only played 3 or 4 times throughout the season, as I didn't feel it was fair. But because pretty much I couldn't put my finger on any one starting 11 player which I felt wasn't very good, I had to give it to the only person that I've really only had qualms with throughout the entire season, and that is Patrick Olamiyala. You motherfucker. I seriously, that sounds bad, but I mean, this guy did not do one good thing for me the entire 4 games that I played with him. I mean, even in a game where he had the chance to really be a shining light of the defense in the last game of the Bundesliga season, where I was playing nothing but reserve players and kids, he still managed to suck. He is the biggest flop. What is it? Yeah, no, he is the biggest flop of my season with Dortmund. Moving on to the next one. Next one, and a personal favourite, it is the best transfer. And again, we made a fair bit of transfers, of course, a few people, which eventually got stamped out. They had a little bit of a problem with me sort of altering the look of the current starting 11 lineup of Dortmund so dramatically, because at the end of the first transfer season, I think I made like maybe 5 or 6 transfers which were players that actually got starting 11 roles, like solid starting 11, and and let's face it, by the end of the career mode, we almost had a completely different Borussia Dortmund team. We had like 4 or 5 players that in the starting 11 that were there from the start, but regardless, the best transfer they made out of the lot of them, and this is a big honour considering I made so many, it goes to Seydou Doumbia. Seydou Doumbia, best transfer, absolutely. He was a ripping player for me when we got him, of course, and I got him as just a bit of a... Robert Lewandowski was an okay player, but it just didn't really feel great. Of course, he was very high rated, but I just, on the ball, it just wasn't really feeling it. But with Seydou Doumbia, totally the opposite. He was a great player. Even though he had worse stats, he just was a better player, I can guarantee. He was pacey, strong, fantastic. He got even better toward the end of the season. Seydou Doumbia, a great goal scorer for me, and he gets best transfer. Moving on. Now moving on for the most improved player of my Borussia Dortmund season this year, and again, we bought a lot of young players through transfers and stuff like that, and some of them, and let's not forget as well, for anybody that's new, I don't go on most improved by what FIFA 13 says, how many stats they've gone up by. We had a player that went up by about 5 that I thought was good, but I don't think he was the most improved, like actually physically when I was playing with them on the ball, or just something I could see. But the player, or the recipient of this award, is going to be Leno. My goalkeeper was brilliant. At the beginning of the year, he was just extremely good for a young 80 rated goalkeeper, and then he grew by about 3 at the end of the season, and you could definitely tell that he had gotten better. Not that if he hadn't, it would have been a problem, but he just was ridiculous. What a pickup. One of the best goalkeepers that you can get in career mode. I absolutely vouch for that. I would go for Leno over to Steigen any day of the effing week. So get Leno if you're doing a career mode. So again, let's continue on. Next award. Okay, now moving on to the next one. This is the best young player of the Dortmund season, and this is for a player that was 21 years of age or younger. And again, it's going to be another transfer. And this player, let's not forget, with Dortmund, if I had not sold Goetze for $90 million freaking dollars, which is good and bad, but still, it turns out it didn't ruin the season in any way. I mean, it was interesting with Dortmund out, with Goetze out. What do you do with him? But if Goetze was in the team, you would have thought that he'd probably have won this award, but he wasn't. So who is going to win it? I'll tell you who it was. Not that I'm saying he was his replacement, but he certainly filled that role a little bit. Wellington Nem gets the best young player. Again, he is quite young. He does fit the category. He's aging a little bit, but he grew by about 2 or 3 overall points, and he's just like, he's just a great ball. He's great with the ball at his feet. He's pacey as F, and he does get a couple of goals every now and again. He's not like my go-to guy for getting goals, no way, but he definitely helps, and he gets us forward a fair bit. He's really good, and he turned out to be quite good on the wings as well. So Wellington M, best young player under 21, and yeah, we're moving on to one more award before we get onto the, hang on a sec. Oh no, that was the last award before best player. Okay, moving on. Okay, before we get on to the best player of my Borussia Dortmund career mode, we're going to really quickly get on to the goal of the season. Now, goal of the season. We had a couple of ripping goals that were scored this year, and again, much like it always is, it's either 2 or 3 goals which get the votes, and another 2 that get tossed aside. So really, it's only out of 3. And if you've seen the goal of the season video which I posted a couple of days ago, you know what I'm talking about. It's the Seydou Doumbia bicycle kick goal against Borussia Dortmund. There's a Marco Reus goal against Borussia Dortmund where he literally takes it from the kickoff after conceding a goal. He doesn't even pass it. He just all the way through and scores a goal. It was absolutely crazy. It's a Messi-like moment, and Marco Reus is like my own Messi in a way, but still. And the third one, of course, was Ahmed Musa, where he just ducks and weaves past like 4 or 5 defenders. There's a cutback, few skills in there, tight in the box. He's being surrounded by players, but he just finds the space and gets a shot off. It was amazing. What a goal. And guess what, guys? I'm not even going to build up the hype. That was the winner. The Ahmed Musa goal, number 3, is the winner of the goal of the season for my Borussia Dortmund career mode. A lot of votes between Reus and Doumbia and Musa, but after going through and counting, and after seeing a lot of Musas in a row, I've determined that Ahmed Musa is the winner. So congratulations, and in my honest opinion, probably the best goal, because that movement was crazy. But still, Ahmed Musa, goal of the season, and now, guys, this is it, the best player of the Borussia Dortmund career mode. Let's do it. As opposed to what I did last year, I'm not going to be, I'm not going to be giving out a third and a second. That was only because there were so many great players. I mean, it's the same deal here, but I just think I'm going to get it straight out of the way. Who is the best player for the Borussia Dortmund career mode? And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, it's, for me, personally, just out of the question, it's nobody else who can possibly win this award except for my man, who's grown by 3 in a year, despite everyone saying that he doesn't get that high as a potential. He's 87 finishing up, and he's just an absolute monster. He's either playing the striker role or the centre attacking midfielder role. He just does it all perfectly. Marco Reus, he was a fantastic goal scorer for me this year, a great playmaker as well. He can play in any spot he wants, centre attacking midfielder or striker, it doesn't matter. He's awesome at either. Probably the benefits of being a centre forward, to be honest, but he just fits in the middle perfectly. But yeah, no, Marco Reus, what a player. He got even better towards the end of the year. He nearly won most improved, but the fact that he's a beast already, I told you as well at the beginning of the season, after he grows by about 2 or 3 overall points, he becomes Messi. He becomes better than Messi. His dribbling skills and ball control is insane, as you would seen with that 4th goal for the goal of the season. He just ducks and weaves and just takes it past literally the entire Bayern Munich team and scores a goal without passing from kickoff. Crazy player, crazy dribbling skills and ball control. Good pace, he's phenomenal. So Marco Reus, player of the season for my Borussia Dortmund career mode. And guys, that is it. We are finished with the awards and we're getting on with it. It is the road to glory with Southend United. And once again, guys, I'm going to thank you so much for watching the video. Again, do not forget to like and subscribe and follow me on Twitter. And guys, it is that time again. Your target, bring it on. You can hear the dubstep music, it's going in the background, and guys, keep in mind, you're gonna wanna have to hit this target because I'm assuming you're gonna like what I'm gonna be posting as soon as we do. If we can drop 600 likes on this video, we've done it before, we've done it so many times before, a measly 600, I'm dropping the first career mode episode of season 2 with my road to glory of Southend United. You've got to get it done, guys. As soon as you do, I'm uploading that shit. So get on it, guys. I'm yours again in the Masterbox, and do not forget, like 600 of them, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. We hit 1,000 fucking followers. That is awesome. Once again, thank you for that. I need to thank you in a video as well. 1,000 subscribers 1,000 followers on Twitter is insane. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you for watching. I'm yours again in the Masterbox, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.